Hi guys, I'm here to do the videos on the chakras. I'm going to go through each one and all the issues around each chakra, tailored to being a healer or in any sort of professional capacity or personal capacity where we are here to help heal others. We have specific issues in each chakra that are blocking us usually from doing the work that we're here to do. So I thought that it would be nice to kind of do a more in-depth video on each chakra about how this might manifest for you. And block you from becoming the healer that you're supposed to be. So we're starting today with the root. That's why I have red on. I woke up this morning and my guides said that I need to wear the color of each chakra that I'm talking about. So I hope that I have all 7 colors. I think I do. I'm gonna have to look. Might have to get creative. But anyway, I found a red shirt. So root chakra. There are 2 main ways that this can manifest in healers, specifically in people who are here to heal others. The first is the biggest. I see this with all my clients and myself. I had a lot to work through on this. It's the fear of safety, really not feeling safe doing this work. And that can manifest in not feeling safe, like coming out about it or even telling people what you do. Or it could be that you live in a environment where it's not safe to do this, or maybe a family, that you're in a family that doesn't accept it, or you don't have friends who believe in this, or it could be many different levels of safety. But what I wanted to say is I find that this is extremely heavily past life based, and it's because as healers we've come here many times as healers over different lifetimes, because that's what our soul is here to do. And in past lifetimes, because of history and culture, we've been completely shut down over and over. We've been, I think, sometimes ostracized, but then also, probably killed or tortured. I mean, all kinds of, I think there's a lot of pain that our souls are carrying from being healers in other lives. And this comes from abusive political authority, abuse of religious authority, abuse of patriarchy. It depends on what culture and time period we're thinking about, but we all know that women who did this healing work were accused of being witches. And so this, I think, spreads back generations and centuries. And so if you think about us coming back over and over trying to do this work, we're going to carry that with us. All those wounds of being shut down, killed, ostracized, tortured, silenced, that's all going to be carried in us. So all my clients have root chakra issues. It's one of the most fundamental things that need to be cleared before you can really feel safe to do this work. So my recommendation for this would be to see if you can meditate, connect with your soul in whatever way feels right for you. It can be with your inner child, it can be with a different, however you visualize it, and see if you can help your soul to understand that this is a new time period and we are meant to do this work, and we're here. I keep grabbing my belly because it's like down by the root chakra and I feel it in the root. We're here to do this work. We're here to spread the light, and we're here to really help others. And so we need to release those wounds and those deep fears from past lives when we have been killed for doing this work. And there are many creative ways to do it through past life work. That's a lot of what I do in my sessions, is connecting people to their specific past life incarnations that carry these wounds, and that can be incredibly healing on a very deep soul level. But so if you feel drawn to do that, you can try, but if that seems too abstract for you, you can just do a more general connecting to your soul in whatever way it wants to represent itself to you, or something that represents the wounds of multiple lives of being harmed, and working with that piece of your soul to help it understand that you are in a new time period, and this is a time where we are here to clear all past wounds. So you are here to heal in this life, even if it doesn't feel like it. And the biggest thing to do is to get rid of that fear and heal that fear and release those wounds that are blocking you. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I always see is money. Money sits in the root chakra, and boy, do we have money wounds. All of us have money wounds. I think this also does come from past life, many past lives where we weren't honored for our work. We didn't even think we weren't made to feel that we could be honored for our work. Many of us had to do it in secret in different societies. We had to do it on the down low. We had to do it in bartering, because that was a cultural thing as well. But I think there are a lot of wounds around being taught by authority, by the political and religious authorities of the time, that we shouldn't be charging for this. This is not, we have no right to do that. And so I think there are a lot of wounds that we carry in our root chakra about money. So And that I think really extends into modern day. I don't work with anybody who doesn't have money issues, and I have money issues. I think we all do. But one thing that you can do is, and this is a little more surface level, but it's a start, is to start looking at how you think about things. An example that I thought of this morning is that I've been, for some reason, my whole adult life, I've been living in this very odd scarcity mode where I have all my furniture and all my housewares are either free or hand-me-downs, or they've been traded or whatever. I don't have anything new or fancy, and not that we need that, but it's to the point where none of my silverware matches, and I'm almost 41. Like, this is 20 years of having mismatched silverware, dishes that don't match. I mean, just silly things like that. But I just kind of looked at it the other day and I thought, why do I think I can't afford a new silverware set? I mean, not a fancy one, but just like Marshall's had one for $7. Why can't I buy that, you know? So it just made me think a lot more about my attitudes around money, and why am I living in this constant scarcity and lack mode? And yes, we have debt, and yes, we're living paycheck to paycheck. This is the story of everybody. But it's also about your mindset and what you're attracting. So I feel that because I'm living in that kind of scarcity mode of I have to get everything for free or I can't have it, or get it for hand-me-downs or get it on the cheap, because I have that mindset, I'm actually kind of telling the universe I don't think I deserve more, and I don't think that I can get more. And so, and it has echoed out. I think this is why, for a long time, money has been a big button of mine, a big issue. And so, so it's something as simple. It seems simple, but it's actually really complicated when you think about it. But to dig in and kind of think, how are you living your life day to day? Is it scarcity mode? Is it really just thinking you're never going to make ends meet? You're never going to pay your bills. You don't deserve what's coming to you. There isn't enough abundance in the world. There isn't abundance in the universe. That, I think, is where the shift needs to happen, where we realize that there's plenty for everybody. And I know this society, especially capitalism, is set up where the 1% has everything.